what was the journey like between 2007 to 9?
2007 to 9, we were all over it. We were doing telecom in the sense telecom projects. We were doing animation. We were doing websites. We were doing shopping carts. We were doing data. Lot of things.
How hard were the finances?
So we all four of the primary founders we didn't take salary for at least 2 to 3 years. It was very from my personal point of view, it was really very bad, right? In the sense, so basically whatever prior to that I was in UK, so the software engineer salary, you go to US and UK to have some extra dollar or pound, you save it, come back to Bhubaneswar, buy a new house, marry, have a good car. That's all. That's how the life goes, right? Like that's a cycle of life. But for us, that money was put into this thing. So, and right, the cost, the money you put into something that you think, okay, this would be enough for 6 months. That's not enough for 6 months, right? So that goes just like that. So we had a different avenues because banks were not open for loans, right? And cash credit situation is bad. We went from nothing to we went for hand loans. We were kind of everywhere in 2000, between 2007 to 2009, just to survive this organization.
Who helped you? What help you didn't get? What was the story? Kimiti financial help midla.
You should be thankful to and appreciative of to always to the source. Otherwise, you will not go anywhere in the world. So there were gentlemen came in. Our friend circle बहुत अच्छी there was a Gugnani sir जने थिले, आउ जने साहू sir थिले. वो बहुत लोग अच्छे they came in at some point in time. छोटो hand loan, छोटो ये everything, whatever it is, it helped.
Gugnani as in Ashwini Gugnani?
Yeah. Wow. He was a close friend of Subway. So he came in at the right time. And there are other people also. There was one gentleman in Bangalore. We had friend circles also, right? Amara suppose friends then in problem because they were some director, some senior director in say IBM, Infosys or whatever, right? Good organizations. They must be having some savings. So they also came in and helped. Okay, these guys are struggling. In 2009 or so, there was a period in which we thought, should we go back to job? I mean, 2 years without, college time initial days salary non is good. But at the age of, when I jumped in, I was like 29, 30, 28, 29.
With family?
Family start hebaku jautla. So, settebale with family, settebale bhari asubidha isu jinsare, right? Mane survive kariya. You might be a great orator, you might be convincing a lot of people, but the bottom line when it comes to paying bills, it is very difficult, right? So those periods were very difficult for all of us. When we have survived to the lowest point, when at least 4 of us have seen the worst in the world. At least gotte jinsa edi best kamo hela kona na jehetu we were in Bhubaneswar, parents koro help ta ମାନେ ଆମ ବାପା କହନ୍ତି ତ ଘର ଧର୍ମଶାଳା ଆଉ ସୋ ପ୍ୟାରେଣ୍ଟସ୍ଙ୍କର ଇଏଟା ବହୁତ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ହେଲ୍ପଡ୍ ଅ ଲଟ୍ ମାନେ ଫର୍ ଅଲ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଅସ୍ ମାନେ ମେବି ପ୍ୟାରେଣ୍ଟସ୍
ନିଜ ଘର ଥିଲେ
they understood it later କାହିଁକି normally in the way I'm not talking about like people from Mumbai, Chennai and others because there this thing is very common, people coming out of job and doing their own, right? In Odisha, people who are part of large organizations, now people are doing it. And then people coming out of their job to start something new and not taking salary, struggling day by day is very difficult. When parents, normally whatever we do, our parents first hit one day. They think a lot about us, right?
So they're always worried about you. And there is more of a concern.
There's always worried about you, right? You're spending 18 hours a day. Like I was, first thing you have to be workaholic in all this. Like everything is yours, right? The bathroom cleaning, there is nobody else to clean it. There are times I have cleaned bathroom. There is nothing wrong in it. Right?
No. I'll tell you my starting story. मैंने 2009 रे even if I am a second generation entrepreneur, ମୁଁ ଯେବେ UK ରୁ ଆସିଲି start କଲି କାମ, my first work was to wake up at 6 a.m. brush my teeth, ତଳେ ତିନିଟା ଜାଗା ବ୍ରୋକର ଠିଆ ହେଇଥିବେ, ତାଙ୍କୁ ନେଇକି ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱର ବୁଲିବି କି ଜାଗା ଖୋଜିବା ସୋ ମାନେ it is true for everyone across everything कि the struggle has to be real. You have to put in hours, you have to put in the struggle, you have to face situation.
For sure. Like ଆମର ଥରେ ଗୋଟେ କ୍ଲାଇଣ୍ଟ ଭିଜିଟ୍ ହଉଥିଲା, there was I think 2007-8 ମୋର ମନେ ପଡ଼ୁନି, ହଠାତ୍ we realized there is one office boy. He has gone to get coffee. ଆମର ସେଠି coffee ବନେଇଲେ, he has gone to get coffee from Coffee Day. Because US ରୁ people who come in, they are used to kind of good coffee. ଆମର Nescafe ପିଲେ, then he has gone there. ହଠାତ୍ bathroom ଟା ଇଏ ହେଇଛି. So somebody has to do it. Who is that somebody? When you run an organization, there is no somebody. It's you. Right? So that's where it's not only me, my partners and others, they have done it all, right? You put so much effort. Coming back to parents, they get worried. And another thing is the first 7 years my life was lifestyle thila, right? I was in UK, always been good paisa hochi gadi bhalo chalochi, so they see change, there is a change in this guy, right? Even tara dressing pattern भी change helani, he is not buying clothes, right? That's how, right? mo mane achi in 8 months re mo bhai mo pai Durga Puja re gote shirt anthila. That was a big deal for me because for 8 months I didn't buy a shirt. बहुत लोग हमर वर्ष किन मोर हमर जो ये शॉपिंग रो एटीट्यूड अछि ना, आज गले काली गोटे किने आने आस. And there was time माने ये थाए माने हमें जो पैटर्न ने the way you have lived for like 4 years 5 years पैटर्न से पैटर्न टा ब्रेक है. So people started being concerned कि where it is heading. So
plus doubting कि तमे ठीक करलो कि नहीं,
करू छ ना नहीं. And there was no godfather, right? Yes. Whatever you are doing, you are of the same age group. जने 29 ଆଉ ଜଣେ 32. That's the highest. एमती तांको भितर कि 45 वाला नांदी कि जो those who have seen the world more than you and who will
trying to make you understand. Plus ସମସ୍ତେ first generation business owners, right. So to wading through all these problems is also an issue.
Always issue. And there are times when we discussed among ourselves, should we go back to job, should we wrap this one up? कहीं जो 2009 रे ये जो पिला माने अछंती, now they are in a position कि ସେମାନେ कोठी भी पढ़ा पाइबे, कहीं माने ये हेबे, should we go back?